So I woke up this morning thinking about the end of America and figured I'd go ahead and make a video about it. I don't think I had a dream about this or anything, but basically just realizing that, if Trump runs for office and wins, then he's going to cancel democracy and cancel America and the country's over. If Trump runs for office and loses, then he's going to try to do a coup again, another Trump's direction, but they'll probably let him win this time. And so again, country's over. I want to go ahead and talk about the next day, the day after that, the day after that. And it's basically, and what we can do in the meantime. And this isn't a foregone conclusion. I don't like manifesting something like this. But, I've been manifesting the Trump arrest, the simple solution to stopping this, just putting him away in jail, for many, many years. I was doing, the 99 days left in Biden's first year to arrest Trump for a while. And I didn't successfully manifest that yet. It seems like there's almost too much of a plan for him to win or to give the country to him or whatever to Putin and, cancel America. So I feel like it's time to, with 11 months left to go, not even a year left to go until one of these things seems to happen. Unless they take the simple steps to stop it. Again, that's still a possibility. But again, manifesting that hasn't worked very much. So I want to go ahead and face the other reality. Doing without the country is not the worst thing in the world. Starting again, or whatever you want to call it's not the worst thing in the world. Uh, I've been talking about repurposing the Christian religion with the Church of Judas. So it's not a big deal to change the way things are, to have a different name or different borders or whatever. And that's one conclusion I came up with, is basically not just give us back to Mexico and Canada, but to the tribes that were here, the people that were here that already have some other forms of government. We can go ahead and try to be enhancing them in the meantime, because they'll be the only legitimate government left on this ground um, at that time, and partner with similar groups, or people who represent that idea in Mexico, in Canada, and just get those regions to expand and give the country back to those people. We don't need to convince the government to do this, because once again, this is post-government. This is after America collapses. We don't no longer have to recognize a government run by Trump or taken over by Trump. And basically, if they vote him in, then democracy failed. Like, we failed at democracy. So, it doesn't exist anymore. So we don't have to convince the government to decide on this. We just have to decide on this ourselves, which we might as well start talking about it now with 11 months to go, so that these decisions can be supported and easily transitioned to, and so they can know what the outcome's going to be if they win or if Putin gets his way. Thank you. Oh, I call it the pillow revolution. We can do it from bed. I'm in bed right now. We can do it on our phones. We can do it with nonviolent spreading of information and protest. But thanks everybody who can do things publicly. But many more people can do things privately if we just do them. So thanks for helping. See you soon. Let's elect AOC next year. And Biden should endorse her. It's his most redeeming, most American thing he can do, is just endorse AOC. Be like, time for the left to finally have a turn and see what this country can really be, instead of running to you with a pair of scissors to say, hey, if democracy's hanging by a thread, you can cut it with this, voting for Biden or Trump, because Biden hasn't done enough to protect America from Trumpy ideas. He's doing the same thing at the border. He's doing, the same types of things with war. He's, being as bad as he possibly can be without being Trump, and he hasn't put Trump away, which seems like he's definitely ready to hand the baton back over to him. So let's stop that race to fascism, and let's elect AOC next year. Thanks.